Everyone to Blackpool. Can we have a sound check? 100. Wow, we've got 100 in for this live. You know, I've not done a live stream since, was it New Year's Eve? Was it New Year's Eve? I think it was New Year's Eve, wasn't it? Welcome to Blackpool. Thanks to all the mods for joining as well. Jay is here. We've got, who else have we got? Andy Mullaney. Oh, we've done pretty well. Can you guess where I am? I'm where Blackpool got its name. Here at Manchester Square. There goes the tram. The big wheel is all lit up. Hi to Sam Dowson. I've put slow mode on the comments just to slow the comments down a bit, just to make it a bit easier for me to read them. But I'll just, if I stand in front, I just want to do like a, can you see me okay? I'm stood here talking to myself, looking daft, but welcome to another live stream here in Blackpool. It's been almost 2 months since I last did one, so I thought it's about time I did another live stream. I don't do quite as many as I used to, but I think I said last year I'd try and do one a month if I can, or at least one a month. But as you can see, it's looking quite busy actually on the promenade. The big wheel's lit up as well. The tower's lit up. The weather's not too bad. It is forecast to rain, or maybe a little bit of rain, but we'll see. We'll see how we go, shall we? Once again, thanks to all the mods for joining us. I only set this up, well, how long ago? Was it 2 hours ago? So we've not had that long to sort of get ready for it. I'm actually just by the Manchester. Oh, that's closed. This pub here has been closed. It's closed. Yeah, very popular pub this as well. But it's been closed now for, well, it's been closed since the beginning of the year, I think. Yeah, has anyone been into Manchester? Thanks, John Walker. Anthony Holden. Stephen Tony in Torquay, hi. Hi to Rena Kelly from Ayr, Scotland. Elizabeth Donnelly, Steve 021972 from Crewe, hi. So we're live in Blackpool and it's looking pretty busy. Manchester Square, of course, is where Blackpool got its name because they had the Blackpool on the beach over there. The Blackpool. Let's have a little look at the promenade. No illuminations, of course. Oh, they've still got some illuminations up. We've got that up there. Hi to Claire and Jay in Cornwall. Eugene McGeever, Mary Brown, Robert and T in Wharton. Charles Stanmore's here. Sean Trelfall, Bongo! Bongo, Boogie! Sean Trelfall's watching. Bongo Belly. Let's have a little look over the road, shall we? Oh, look at that view of the tower, come on. Blackpool Tower. Let's see if I can get a reflection down here. We've got 446 watching. Thanks everyone for joining in. Fairly short notice. I only decided to do the live stream a little bit earlier. Hi to Chels Pinks. I have put slow mode on the comment, so if you make a comment, you're not allowed to make another one for 60 seconds. So it just helps me to read them. Hi to Stephen Smith. John and Lou watching in Walsall, hi. Wrigley, Lee watching from Nottingham with partner Sarah and son Alfie. Greetings from Beverly and Robert in East Sussex. So yes, we're live in Blackpool. I'm just looking for a nice reflection on the tram tracks. It's all right, there's no tram coming at the moment. Hi to Darren Aitken. Hi to Eve. 198. That's just a random number, isn't it? Ron Holland in Wednesbury, West Midlands. Scott Tarpley. Scott and Kay, Sutton Coldfield. I've heard it's quite posh in Sutton Coldfield. Paul Cantillion from Stroud. Now then, I found a reflection. Does it sound okay? Hi Sandra and Nick. Brummie in the Highlands. Sandra and Nick in Chester. I've not been to Chester for ages. Hi Stephen from Sandwell in the West Midlands. That's a calendar shot, that, isn't it? Here's a calendar shot. Welcome to Blackpool on a Friday evening. Let's have a little look around. So Manchester Square. Just there is Rigby Road. That's where you go to the old cinema, where the old cinema with the old, well, it's not really old, is it? But that was the cinema that closed down, and it's where the buses and that come. Follow the tram tracks to Tram Town down there, of course. I can hear sirens. It's kicking off in Blackpool. Oh, are they coming this way? I think they are, you know. Sounds a bit like an ambulance. Hi to Robin Blant. Robin in Mansfield. Rosalind. I did see a police car go that way just before I started. Travel looks quite nice, doesn't it? We have got 460 watching. Time mode, it's all kicking off. Amy Barrett. Is that the hotel from Foreign in Bed? I don't know, I don't watch it. Daniel Richards. Did you hear that? Gary High from Bromsgrove. So we're live in Blackpool. Someone's asking me when I'm going to do another driving vlog. Well, hi Stephen from John Clark in Stirling, Scotland. Keep up the good work, love your vlogs. Alistair, expat in New Brunswick, Canada. Darren and his Frenchy dog from Burnley, Darren Taylor. Matthew Daly, watch out for the tram, yeah. Natalie Woodruff. Moonage is in the house. Moonage Daydream. Well, so how's Blackpool looking on a Friday? Friday night. It's actually pretty quiet down this end. The hotels are... that's the Royal Sea Bank Hotel there. I see people in there, quite a few people. Hi to everyone in the Lindy. Magnet Fishing, hi. Ian's in the house. Fonzie Daz is here. Nicholas G, Plymouth. Well, we've got people watching from all over the place. Have I got any trips planned? Well, when I go on a trip, I sometimes make it up on the last minute, you know, I just decide to go somewhere. I do have some mad ideas sometimes. I do have a trip certainly later on this year. I want to go and see the total solar eclipse from, I want to see it from Mallorca. So I will be going to Mallorca later in the year. I'll tell you what, there's loads of people in, well, I wouldn't say loads, but it's looking quite busy in there, the Royal Sea Bank, you know. Hi Marie Tricklebank. Shout out to Uncle Dom from Langley Mill. He watches your videos a lot. Hi Mary and David in Earlham. We love Blackpool. Hello from Graham in Bolton. I think they've got entertainment on in there at the Royal Sea Bank. Time Lord says we'll be here soon. T-Explore TV's in the house. It's alright, pal. The weather's okay. It's not windy. It's supposed to rain a little, but at the moment it's dry. I'm hoping that it's going to stay dry. At the worst, we're probably going to get a little bit of drizzle. That's the Craggy Don over there, but it looks like they're doing some up. Can you see that bit there? It looks like they're doing a load of work to it. What do you reckon? It's all in darkness, that bit there. They must be having some work done on the lounge. What do you reckon? Was having a nice pint of Bass in the Woodman, Birmingham on. Oh wow. Well, you get a good pint of Bass there. Didn't used to be a Bass house though. Los Alanos are playing at the Royal Sea Bank. That's the Royal Sea Bank. Thanks, George. Hi, Sandra and John from Sheerness in Kent. Lee and Audrey Spennymoor. So this is Blackpool on a Friday night. We've got 600 watching now. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'm getting on for 82,000 subscribers. Oh, there's a car over there with a flat tyre. Yeah, I'm just going on 82,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, if you're watching this video and you like videos of Blackpool, you like all things Blackpool, and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so this is the first live stream I've done since New Year's Eve. I did one on New Year's Eve, and that was a really good live stream actually. I think I went on for almost 2 hours. So I said that I'd try to do one if I can every month. If you remember a few years ago when I was doing live streams, I used to do one almost every week. But I don't do quite as many now. It's probably because I'm a bit worried about people recognising me all the time. I keep getting spotted all the time now. When I used to do a live stream years ago, no one spotted that. I was just walking up and down the promenade, no one knew who I was. But now it's a bit different now, yeah. But, oh, look at this here. Darren Brown is doing the gram. Look at that there, look. Darren Brown live. Ryan is coming to the Craggy Don. Alex Meyer, hi. Shout out to Michael H of, I'm not sure now, I won't say that. Duncan Love's Name, Rossendale, hi. Have I started taking photos for the calendar? Yes, I have actually. I've been taking them for a while, yeah. Natalie and Alex, Walsall, hi. I get quite a lot of people talking about this hotel. It seems to be quite popular. I think they're all playing bingo or something. Hi to Denise from Rochdale. Up the Walsall. Andrew Dorr. Watching from Martin. Will they be doing any more giveaway? Yeah, I think so. Gary Cronshaw, hi. 660 watching, don't forget to hit the like button. Even if you just hit the thumbs up, that can make a bit of a difference. It can help with the algorithm. Manchester Square. Mr. Stella coming up for the Grand National in a few weeks. Seen you last year riding past the Washington. Dr. Houseland, fish and chips at Bentley's. Karen, Dave, Katie and Matt from Telford. Shout out to my cousin. No, I'm not doing that, Clayton Short. In fact, you're going to get... You're off. Hi to Martin Fitzpatrick. Hi to Snappy. Karen and Mark Millham, Cumbria. The mighty Millham. Just over here we've got Mark Kelly's all lit up. That was closed yesterday. Shout out to Andrew Kershaw, South Shore. That's Mark Ellis there, Foxhall. Oh look here, look, can you see where the tram tracks used to go? The tram tracks used to come off here and go over there, look. Down Princess Street. And they just cut them off right there, look. Or did they just bury them under the tarmac? No, they must have cut them off, mustn't they? Otherwise they would be up to the road, wouldn't they? So yeah, the bright lights at Mark Ellis. I'm just going to sit you down for a minute while I... Oh no, that's no good because you'll be able to hear the music. I don't want that copyright. Am I going to watch the Planet lineup tomorrow? Yes, I am actually, Jay, yeah. I've been invited to go to a stargazing session. Have you got a bottle of Bath in your pocket? Well, I probably should have one, shouldn't I? 730 watching, that is amazing. We're live in Blackpool on a Friday night. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little look at the sea. Hi to Cameron Bonnet. Big wheel's looking pretty good. There is there's a couple of sections there that's not lit up though. Thanks Jocko. Tracy and Jock Nuneaton. Adam, Tony and Bev, Summercoats, Derbyshire. Shout out to Liam McFadden and baby Cheryl McFadden. Mildred Schultz is in the house. Yeah, the chat is going fast. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I've actually got it on the slow mode. Oh, let's set you down. Can I put you down here? Sorry about that. Remember the big wheel when it had the... Yeah, I do. I've got photographs of that. I've got a photograph of it when it had the wagon wheels. Babs and Lee in Hambleton. Would I say most of the chippies are laundering money? Possible, some of them. It's banging on the pier. There used to be a Bass Brewery. Yeah, I know about that, yeah. It was a Catterall and Swarbrick, yeah. The Queen's Brewery. Hi from Kingswood. Keep up the good work. Stealth, Golden Inn. Golden Cup Inn for Bass in Hanley. That's a really good pub, that, isn't it? I have to get myself down there. We're live in Blackpool on a Friday night. We're looking towards the big wheel there. I can hear music. Hopefully see the planets tomorrow. But it's looking quite nice here actually. The new food court. No, I've not actually been down to that food court by the Pleasure Beach. Maxine Hargreaves is coming. Anywhere in Blackpool still watch them make rock? I think they do. I think it's called the, what's it called? Is it the Rock Candy Kingdom? Backlot Cinema will be busy with the Elvis movie. Yeah, it's not called the Backlot now, it's called something else. The Backlot is no more. The Backlot Cinema. They sold it to Arc Cinemas. So it's not them running it now. 719 watching. We're live here in Blackpool. We've got the bright lights. Got a few bright lights. We haven't got the illuminations, of course. They're taking the illuminations down bit by bit. I'm going to the Saddle for a pint of Bass soon. Cheers, Andy Geno. Get in quick before it runs out, because we were having a bit of that. Steve, hi Steve, from Derek and Teresa, Wigan. Tracy Wilson, East London. Alan from Bingley. I don't know anything about the North Pier. I've not heard anything. I've not heard anything about the North Pier since. Oh, wow, I'm trying to press that button now and it's not working. Sorry if I missed your comment, but I have put it on slow mode, so if you do make a comment, you have to wait another 60 seconds before you can do another one. Hi to Liz in Glasgow. Sure, I just got a whiff of cannabis then, you know. Hi from Halifax. I think I'm downwind of someone smoking a bit of bush. Keith Cole, Sherwell, North Devon. Sorry if the picture's a bit shaky. $731 watching. If you've just joined us and you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the like button. Right, wish me luck. I'm gonna do a bit of climbing. Right. Oh, don't want to fall over again on a live stream. I've done that before. Who remembers when I fell over on that live stream? Mycosaurus. Thanks, Pete. Alan Fletcher, hi. I haven't got the gimbal tonight, I'm afraid. Bethany. Hi from Chesterfield, Derbyshire. Paul Cooper. Paul Rowe, hi. I need another weekend in Burton for a pint for Bass. Yes, I do. Natalie Woodruff likes the channel. Hi to Jason, Daily Vlog Adventure. Dave Nicholas, Fleetwood, hi. Mooney's Daydream is asking what I meant by bush. It's another name for weed. Cannabis. They say they've been testing Evictus. Wow. Probably end up on that ride, won't I? Yeah, there used to be a beer cellar there, yeah. Ellie Mae Davenport, hi. Hi, Ian Greer. I should get a sponsorship deal with Bass, yeah. I think I probably should. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that, won't I? Hi to Sue Dave Bennett. Is that right? Jason Volk from a mild Margate. Bucket Hat Das, thank you so much. £5 super chat, wow. Thanks so much for that. Bucket Hat Das, wow, amazing. The tram goes past. 722 watching. Marty Hopkirk is here. That was one of my favourite programmes, that. Hopkirk and Randall. Randall and Hopkirk, deceased. I love that show. Hello from York, Shane and Marion. Hello from Dudley, Annette Wellsbury. I think Bonny Street could be before the end of March. I've heard a little bird told me. I have to get down to the pleasure beach and see if I can see him warming up that ride. What do you reckon? Hi to Marie Glasgow, is that right? I'm not sure if I got your name right. We're live in Blackpool. Oh, tram check. Tram's coming. Yeah, it'd be about time if I give him a challenge, won't it? Lorna and Ian in Nottingham. Hi. It is looking a little bit shut up along this bit though. We've got Pat's 10p bingo. I think they might be open tomorrow actually. Pat's 10p bingo. Some of these places along here will be open tomorrow. It's looking a little bit dead round here, isn't it? What do you reckon? Mick from Tipton, Nigel Willis. Hi Tony from Hartlepool, Tony Quinn. Do the vintage trams run much anymore? Well, at the moment they're not running at all. They haven't run for ages. Hi to Chris in West Bromwich, and that's from Sue Dave Bennett. We have 760 watching. It's a pretty good crowd. We're live on a Friday night in Blackpool. As you look up there, you can see the illuminations. They've still got some of the illuminations up. They're working their way from the north to take them down, and then by the time they're taking them all down, they'll be putting them back up again. Silcox Fun Palace. They've got one of them in Southport, haven't they? Hi from North Wales. Shout out from Bognor. I bet retro slots are open just behind the Fun Palace. Retro slots, yeah, probably. Where has the furniture place that Court Fire moved to? Yeah, they've got another premises in the town centre. They've moved to General Street. In fact, they already had that place in General Street, but now they've had to move out of the place at South Shore. That's the only place they've got. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that plot of land where that store burnt down now. Silcox are from Romington. Lynn and Simon from Leicester. Carol and Kevin, Fuerteventura. I've got someone watching from the Canary Islands. I've heard there's a new 99p burger open. Chloe and Lottie. Stevie from Gloucester, loving the photo calendar. Thanks. Hi from the foot of the Mourne Mountains in Northern Ireland, Sean Island. Now then, I've actually seen the Mournes from the Isle of Man. I have. Thanks, Moonage. Yeah, if you're on Facebook, give my Facebook page a follow. I've got, I'm heading towards 20,000 followers on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, I've got a walkonthewildside.tv. As we look towards Webster's, I think that might be open tomorrow. Let me know if you're coming to Blackpool this weekend. I think it might be quite busy actually. Sort of lurking this. Shout out to Jason Glover. I'm from Plymouth, says Franklin Minnie. Reminds me of Coney Island, New York. Chris Allen, Margate. Colin and Connor, Buckinghamshire. I can hear a familiar voice in here, you know. Does anyone remember Beyond the Edge? He used to do YouTube. I can hear him. He's in there somewhere. Good afternoon. Are we still afternoon or is it evening? Paula. Trying to see if I can get across the road. Well, we're going on 800, you know. Just going to go across here. Tower Gifts. This was shut today. Yeah, I think it'll be open tomorrow. The Sea Fish and Chips. We're not stuck for chippies in Blackpool, are we? And we've also got Lily's just down there. Lily's. There's a guy over there who's, I think he's a beer monster. He just picked up 2 cans of what look like extra strong lager. We're going to have a little look around the back. About this one here, the Waverley Cafe, fish and chips. This hasn't been open for a while, has it? Look, it's established in 1935 as well. Hi to Jason Glover. Yeah, the weather's not too bad. I always do lives in landscape on YouTube. It's if you're on TikTok, it's different. You tend to do them in portrait mode. Thanks to Paul Cassidy. Yeah, we've got a lineup of planets tomorrow. Yeah, and being an astronomer, I want to go and have a little look. So we're going to do a little stargazing tomorrow with my club. So if you look out tomorrow, from about tea time, whenever it gets dark, you might see a few planets, but you have to look low down because they are quite low down. Now that's that place over there. Look, that someone was asking, can you see them making rock? Well, I believe you can. At that place over there, the Rock Candy Kingdom. Can you see it? I believe that's the only place where you can see them making rock in Blackpool. What's going to happen to the Pit Stop Cafe? Well, it's all a bit up in the air. So over there, I still think you can see rock being made. Don't want to promise anything like that. Well, we've been on for half an hour. We've got over 800. 800! We have got 800 watching this live stream in Blackpool. Thanks to everyone for joining us. We're going to take a little walk down here, down the back. Just here, we've got Happy Days. They're not open yet. They'll be open next month. Oh, they'll be open pretty soon, actually. You never know, they might be open tomorrow. No, probably a bit. Give them a bit longer yet. Let them have a holiday. So we've got a roadblock down here because they're doing a lot of work on what used to be a bridge going across this road. There used to be a bridge going across here, and then they left the steps, and it's the steps that they're working on. That pub there is called the Number 13, Bonnie Street. It's not open. They've got the lights on, but it's not open. And just about squeezed down here. Used to love the smell of rock. Yeah, I worked in a rock factory. I did, yeah. Yeah. Used to work in a rock factory down South Shore. It was called the Palace Rock Company. Nice view of the tower, isn't it? Yeah, I remember the olden days when I used to work in the rock factory. What a job that was. Hey, it was absolutely roasting. And we were working all summer in a factory with boiling sugar. And in fact, there was someone that specialised in the sugar boiler. They got paid more money than us. We were just the packers, you know. That was, it's not there now. The factory that I used to work at isn't there anymore. But yeah, I used to work at another one as well. So there was the Palace Rock Company, and there was another one called Parkinson's West Cliff. And that was, hey, you alright? Yeah, okay. Someone just looking at me funny there, wondering who's he talking to? Yeah, Parkinson's West Cliff. Now then, where are we now? Well, we've made it to the site of the Bonny Street Market. Look at this. Oh, can we see in? Look at that. It's coming back, folks. Bonny Street Market is coming back. Did you see that? I think it'll look a lot better than before. What do you reckon? It was really ramshackle before. Hi to Carol Birtwhistle. Yeah, we've got over 800 watching. Have you ever been up the tower? Yeah, I had a 40-year break from going up the tower. I only went back up again when the map master took me. I just got another massive whiff of cannabis. If you're interested in, that's the address there. So it's under new management. Bonny Street Market. Going to get a new sign as well. They're putting a new sign up. Hi to Fender Telly. Greetings from Northern Ireland. My mother was at the Rolling Stones concert, Empress Ballroom. It was right. She was on holiday with friends. It is coming together, yeah. I'll have to go shopping at the market. Thanks, Daniel Element. Is it Element too? If I missed your comment, sorry. I'm doing my best to read all the comments, but I have put slow mode on, so if you do make a comment, you have to wait another minute before you can write another one. But we're getting closer to the tower, folks. We're just walking around the back of these containers here now. Some people are saying they might get a bit too warm in the summer. I don't know, what do you reckon? They've taken the sign off. The sign was up there, look. They've taken all the sign off. So they're going to have a new sign. Hello from a rainy Nantwich. Oh, it's a bit more lively up here. Yeah, so I think that Bonny Street Market could actually be coming back. Could be opening within about a month or something like that. It's just what I heard on Facebook. Someone else looking at me funny down here. All sorts of people looking at me right funny. Who's that guy talking to? That's just what you get, isn't it? Coral Island's looking pretty busy. The bright lights of the Coral Island. Yeah, it's good, the Coral Island, isn't it? It's the best thing they ever built on this site since they got rid of the railway station. Because obviously that was the site of Central Railway Station. Just it, we've got Central Car Park. It's looking pretty busy. There's quite a few cars here. I want to put you down in a minute. Try and catch up on some comments. Hi to William Pursehouse. I wish I could teach Chris how to use his camera. Yeah, he's rubbish at the camera, isn't he? He's absolutely rubbish. He just turns it on and points it in the general direction and just leaves it running. Hi to Ellen J. Hello to Millie and Thomas. The days are getting longer. Well, daylight's getting longer. The days are the same. Yeah, still 24 hours in a day. But we get more daylight, yeah. The equinox is going to be soon. I think it's another 3 weeks and we've got the equinox. Shout out to Kay Davidson. We've made it to the prison toilet, the famous prison toilets. Central Drive, oh look, Central Drive. The bright lights of Central Drive. And the castle, there you go, the castle. Let's have a little look at that, I'll straighten you up. Adventure Me did a 3-part part on Blackpool Central, yeah, that's really good. Castle used to be Joplin's piano bar at one point, I didn't know that. It's a very popular football pub. There's a few people in there. I mean, it can get absolutely rammed in there during the summer. It really can. I can hear Bon Jovi playing, so I'm not sure if that's picking up. I hope not. I might need to move. Deborah Crossley can't wait to see the market back again. Would be nice to see them build Central Station. Hi to Zoltar. Good evening from James Audley, James in Audley. So we're now at the bright lights of Coral Island and the casino. We've also got Mickey Fins. Are they any good, or what do you reckon? Mickey Fins fish and chips. We have got 830 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you've just joined us, we're live in Blackpool. Let's have a look at the tower. There you go. Blackpool Tower. Tracy Abbott's nice street. I spent a few hours today waiting for jets to land at Lake and Heath. I've heard it's been quite busy at Lake and Heath today. Yeah, interesting. Got a bus going past. I remember the log flume used to sit there where Refusion is now. Castle Pub looks great, yeah, it looks quite smart, doesn't it? If you've just joined us, hit the like button. We're live in Blackpool. Sorry if it's a bit shaky, I'm not using my gimbal. I'm being lazy. Mickey Fins. This is the Palmer Cafe, and this cafe has been here for, well, I believe it's been in the same family for about 50 years. That's what I've been told, yeah. The Palmer Cafe. I was going to go in there with the McMaster, but they were shut on the day we went. Yeah, it's just here on Hull Road, across the road from Mickey Fins. I think I'd probably rather go in the Palmer Cafe myself. The bright lights of Coral Island Casino. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in the Coral Island. I have. It's a good arcade. It's always open, the Coral Island. It's only really shut on Christmas Day. Another fish and chip here, look. That one's just called Fish and Chip, or the meeting place, maybe. Just saw an electric bike go flying up there, doing about 50. Wrong way. So we've now made it to Albert Road. We've got, oh, is that the same one? That one over there? This chippy over here is the same as that one. The meeting place. 865 watching. We'll have a look at the time in a minute for Angelica Briggs. Which is the best chippy in Blackpool? Oh, you're all right. I'm on a live. Yeah.
Jason just said you're on a live.
Oh, look, it's Paul. It's Paul from the Blackpool lads.
Hi guys.
Everyone say hi to Paul. So yeah, we're live. I'm just looking at these chippies here. I've not been in these chippies, and it seems as though that one's the same as that one. It is, isn't it?
It is.
The same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
So we're not spoilt, are we?
We're not.
For chippies.
And,
We are not. We are not spoilt for chippies in Blackpool, but there's a lot of like these chippies on. The chippies that you get on the promenade.
yeah.
Some of them they say, they're not very good because loads of people come and they've got fish on the thing and they leave it on for ages and leave the chips in for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like a normal chippy that you get down your back street, is it? Where they've done stuff to order.
That's it, yeah.
Sometimes when it's really busy, they'll just stick stuff in the thing, won't they? Just chuck a load of fish in there and hope that people buy them, and it's not quite the same, is it?
It's not the same, is it? No.
It's not the same, is it? Let me know what you think of the chippies in Blackpool. What's your favourite chippy?
What's the favourite? I mean, I think personally, is Bentley's the South Shore for me. I haven't been to Lily's, have you?
I have been,
Everyone
I've been to Lily's a couple of times. I thought they were pretty average actually, Lily's.
Really?
But yeah, Bentley's in South Shore. I've been there a few times. They're great, Bentley's, and they've just recently opened again.
Yeah.
And a lot of people talk about the Yorkshire fisheries.
That's another good one, yeah.
Yeah, so they're very, very consistently up there. And obviously the Tower fisheries just down the road as well, where they get they're a lot cheaper, the Tower fisheries. So yeah,
that's where they had the glass smash on it.
They did. They had all the Tower fisheries had all of the windows put through. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said they do quite a bit for charity work as well.
Yeah. So let us know what your favourite chippy. People always ask me what's your favourite chippy. I don't really know, but I certainly know a few that are very well sort of respected. Always come up in people's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think there's so many in there around.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the first live I've done since New Year's Eve, so I thought I'd come out and do a live stream. Yeah. Paul's channel is called what's it called?
The Blackpool lads, yeah.
The Blackpool lads. And you're on Facebook as well?
Facebook as well.
He's doing pretty well on Facebook.
He's
doing all right on Facebook. Yeah. So follow him on Facebook as well.
Thank you.
But don't forget to follow me on Facebook as well, because I'm trying to catch him. Yeah, it's all right.
What are you doing? Having a bit of a mooch around?
Yeah, I'll probably head back to the promenade in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, I remember when there used to be a railing going round there. There used to be this used to be a really fast corner. Cars used to bomb it round here.
Yeah.
And they had like a metal railing along there, taking it away. And also the McDonald's used to have, it used to be glass all the way along there, but they've just boarded it all up now, haven't they?
Holy.
They've changed it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Most dangerous McDonald's in Blackpool, they say.
There's been a bit of a thing.
It is the most dangerous McDonald's in Blackpool. Well, it's 24 hours, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
But is that other one by the football ground, is that 24 hours as well? Or is it just this one?
I'm not sure actually. I know the one near South that's not open 24 hours there. It's open till late.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the one at the football
yeah.
ground, actually.
Is this the only 24 hours in Blackpool? I know it has kicked off a few times, it has. It's kicked off a few times in here. Mooney's Daydream, I will not eat chips in Blackpool, no chippy sauce. So I don't know what chippy sauce is.
Anyway, I'll leave you to
it. Oh, nice to see you, Paul. See you later.
Take care.
That was Paul from the Blackpool lads. I'm just going to carry on now. Let's have a look at the tower, shall we? I'll pat you up in a second. What's chippy sauce, everyone's asking? Oh no, I can hear music. Oh my God, I've got to talk over the music because I can hear music and that music is going to cause copyright issues. Sorry, I've got to keep talking. Oh my goodness, in fact, I'm going to go this way. Stop this, I'll get away from that music. Oh my goodness, if you want a taxi, you'll get one round here. This is a taxi rank, just here on Bank Hay Street. As we walk past the hoarding I'll show you in a minute. Does anyone remember the bridge that goes over here that used to go over the promenade? I mentioned it on the video just the other day. This was a bridge that used to go right across the promenade. I'll show you. Oh, look down here, someone's been on the beers. Thanks so much to Sort of Lurking. What's that, 8.4%? It's a bit too strong for me. Oh look, I can see the moon up there, look. We'll have a look at the tower in a second. Yeah, so that bridge used to go right across there to the palace, and then it went right across the promenade. Moonies is telling me that I missed another super chat. Thanks so much to Sort of Lurking. £2, thank you so much. South Shore Chippies, Bentleys. Hi to Paul from Philnat's brother, minus Lilies. Trying to find this super chat. Someone sent me a super chat which I missed, sorry about that. Ah, Graham Simcock, thank you so much. Graham, let's get you on the tower, come on. Thanks so much to Graham. I'm trying to see if I can get you, I can't. I remember the underground parking. The old R.H.O. Hills department store. Yeah, I just about remember. I don't remember that. I remember bins. I think it became bins, didn't it? What's a super chat? It's when you send a chat and you also send like a little donation and it comes up as a highlight as we look towards Blackpool Tower. I'm from Rotherham. 2 says Ryan. Is it Ryan? I'll see if I can zoom in on the tower a bit later. Do I ever watch the shows at Viva? I've seen one show there, yeah. When I was invited. My mate just watched the Mapmaster. Big shout out to Justin and Dina. There's supposed to be a planetary alignment tomorrow, yeah. I'm going to see that. So we're live in Blackpool. Just about to go down underneath the tower. Just outside Poundland. Who remembers when this was a Woolworths? Yeah, Woolworths. Of course, Woolworths. And then it became Price Busters, and Price Busters was alright, you know. I think Price Busters was pretty good. Train Stars High. Am I going on the new ride of the Pleasure Beach? Probably. Hi to Andy Nicholson. Seems a bit quiet for a Friday. Well, I think we've got a competition on because there's quite a lot of people in. 841 R.H.O. Hills burned down twice, once in the 1930s and again in the 1970s. Thank you so much to Hollow Hearts, who's just joined Blackpool Beach membership. It's not what I remember, but I did go in August 1994. That's quite a long time ago, isn't it? 32 years ago. I can hear sirens. Probably an ambulance. Yeah, it is. If you've just joined us, we're live in Blackpool. Live on a Friday night. We've got 862. If you haven't hit the like button, just hit that thumbs up. It helps to push the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I've just seen a reflection. Oh, look at that. A reflection and the moon. Come on. I'm good at spotting these pictures, aren't I? I should send Lee on the new ride. Yeah, that's a good idea, that. It's all kicking off. Council are not selling the tower. Well, I'm glad they're not selling it. Who would they sell it to? Hi to Tommy Endo. Shout out to Antonetti. Poundland Cleveland is closing down. Oh, interesting. There's a lot of people walking past with I think someone just recognised me. Well, this used to be the main entrance to Woolworths. Do you remember Woolworths? Obviously just talking about it before, but this was the grand entrance to Woolworths. 1938 is when this building was completed and it opened as the flagship Woolworths in the UK, and that was the main entrance right there. But at least it's being in use, you know. Wetherspoons are using it, Poundland are using it. Sports Direct were using it, but they've moved. But we still have the Wetherspoons. I think this might have been originally a cafe, I don't know. It had a couple of cafes at least. Hi to PJ Visits. We're back in Blackpool in Easter. It is the old Price Busters, yeah. Price Busters. Albert and the Lion, Wetherspoons. Blackpool Council have a shortfall of 15 million, so they're selling something, but they've not said what. So the council were thinking about selling Blackpool Tower, were they? But they're not now. I saw Paul Galley talking about that the other day. He said they're not selling it. But that is the Albert and the Lion. There's definitely something going on at the tower. There's a load of people waiting to go in. I think they're doing a competition or something. Let's have a look at this. Oh, look at that now. That could be a calendar shop, couldn't it? I can't believe I was warm in South Tyneside today. I knew it. I tried to walk across that and the taxi just drove off just as I was going across there. God, I knew I should have walked round the back. Anyway, never mind. I survived. The fact that the sale of Blackpool Tower was even discussed is a joke to me. Yeah, we've also got Tramtown as well, haven't we? Which is a bit up in the air. Peter Haynes, hi. Yeah, we've got 3 Wetherspoons in Blackpool. We've got that one, the Albert and the Lion. We've got the Velvet Coaster. And we've got the Leighton Rakes, which is not far from here actually. Yeah, there's a load of people waiting to get in the tower. I think there's some sort of dance competition on or something. There's always something going on. Probably in the ballroom, isn't it? What did you call the elderly gent who made videos about? That was Colin, yeah. But he's retired now. He's all right, Colin. He's still going. He's alive and well. He just doesn't do videos anymore. A lot of people ask about Colin, the guy that used to do the videos in Blackpool. But he is no more doing videos in Blackpool, I'm afraid. I think we might zoom in on the tower in a minute. Hang on. I'm just looking for somewhere to put my camera. Just bear with me. It's a bit wobbly, I know. What's the latest on Tramtown? Well, I've not heard a lot. I worked in a hotel for the blind many years ago. Still come to Blackpool every June. Love Price Busters. You used to love Price Busters. To give a shout out to my great niece Lily. Shout out to Lily. They're having a picture taken outside the front, look. It's a world dance formation. There's a close-up of Blackpool Tower for you. Shout out to Catherine Mansfield. Thanks, Fonzie.
I know you.
Oh yeah, you're all right. You're back again. Are you filming tonight?
Just did a few clips for Facebook.
Yeah.
Do you know, I was driving around in my car. It ran out of MOT. I've been driving around for a month with MOT. So I took it in the garage and been out for a bit.
Oh, nightmare. When I took mine for an MOT last year, I took it a month in advance.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah.
13 months.
So I effectively got, because it passed, I had about 13 month MOT, yeah. Yeah, I always dread taking it for an MOT. It's like something going on in the tower, dance loads of people outside, yeah. Hi to Tim Bowerman. 840, do you ever do live streams, Paul?
What's that?
Never do live streams yourself? Oh, you do sometimes, don't you, when there's something going on?
Something's going on, yeah.
You don't normally do like a normal, like, just whenever.
I always find it a little bit patchy sometimes, the internet. I'm with 3.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's a little bit patchy, especially near Central, you go and south. You can't
It can be a bit dodgy, yeah. I've got 5G signal. Shout out to Jacob and Louise. I love your videos, and that's from Samantha. Samantha, I've got people watching from all over the place.
So,
have I been to the Saddle? Is it Sorry?
So iconic, you know, there's so many people have been here all over the world.
Yeah, the ballroom is awesome, isn't it? I need to get myself. I've not been in the ballroom for ages. I need to get myself in there. I did. Bubbly Cadbury, St Albans. Where's St Albans? Sounds like it's a long way from here.
So talking about fish and chip shops, you've been in that one, Harry Ramsden.
Ah, yeah, Harry Ramsden's. Are they any good? Oh, is that an ambulance?
I think that's a police car, actually.
It's got a lot of lights on it.
Or is it an ambulance? No, it's the blues and twos. Oh, it's an ambulance.
Lit up like Blackpool Illuminations, that. So yeah, I forgot about Harry Ramsden's.
Yeah. I've never been in another one I've never been in.
What do you reckon to Harry Ramsden's? Mildred's here. Look.
Hi Mildred.
So
how you doing?
So we're both on the comedy carpet now. Look, the comedy carpet here, yeah. It's all well lit up. Where's that light coming from? Is it coming from the moon? Because the moon's out. The moon's out. Hey, if you're a star, if you like stargazing, there is a planetary alignment going on right now. But it's too cloudy to see anything tonight. Tomorrow night, after sunset, get yourself out and have a look. But low down, there's going to be a lineup of, I think it's Mercury, Venus and Saturn, I think. They're all going to be close together in the sky. Yeah. But they're going to be low down. I'm going to be having a look. But we've got a nice horizon we've got the sea, haven't we?
Yes, yeah.
So we're quite lucky we get to see low down. So it might be clear tomorrow night round here as well, so I'm going to have a little look. My stargazing club's going up to have a look. So we're going to have a little look. So have a little look out for that. So there you go. Paul's he's stalking me.
I'm stalking you twice in one night. It's when you get down, you can't.
I know. That's it, yeah. Getting old.
So the new sign, by the way, is going back up tomorrow.
Ah, the Bonnie Street.
Yeah. So apparently, I was speaking to the guy, and they're not sort of completely redoing it. They're just doing a few modifications.
Yeah.
But it's going to be going back up tomorrow.
So the sign's good. I've heard that Bonnie Street Market is going to be opening within a month. Could be open before the end of the month. Do you reckon? Oh, wow.
Well, that's the guy saying. So apparently, there's 2 traders who organised it.
Yeah.
And he said 2 weeks it can be open.
Wow. How about that, folks?
Fantastic, that.
Bonnie Street Market is coming back sooner than expected to Blackpool.
So do you know when the new Pier is going to be completely open? Because it's open, but it's cordoned off, isn't it, where the coffees are?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard they're supposed to be selling it, aren't they? Or it might be in the process of a sale. Yeah. Hi to Christopher Roberts. Dancing competition going on in the tower.
They have a lot of the dancing competition, don't they, in Blackpool? All times of the year.
Samantha Wood, you made Jacob and Louise's day. Thank you so much. Nicholas Coulter, absolutely. I'm a Scottish advocate for Blackpool Best Way out there. The comments are coming so fast that I can't read all of them. But you can put it on the like a slow mode.
Yeah.
So I can hear some music coming from over there. It does me head in when you walk by. You know when you're doing a live stream and you get music.
Yeah, no.
Because you think, oh no, don't, because it's going to get copyright. I'm going to get copyright. And when it's live stream, you can't. Sorry?
Coming from the beach house.
Yeah, that's coming from the beach house. Yeah. I don't think I'll walk past there because that music will probably. I might have to. I'll tell you what. I'll cross over the road. Hey, I've got an experiment. I've actually got. Here's a good idea. Does anyone look at the Blackpool live camera? They probably won't be able to do it while they're watching this, will they?
The Viva.
I'm almost tripped over something then. Don't want to trip over around here. I've got phone for that. But yeah, the Blackpool Viva camera, live camera. We're probably on it right now.
We probably are actually.
Yeah, so if you get a chance to have a look at that while you're looking at this, don't go off this, go on that. In fact, Paul can have a look now. We should be on there now, should be able to see us. On the Blackpool Live 24-hour Viva webcam.
So we can see it.
Tower looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh. Can you see us?
What are we just out of out?
It might be a little bit delayed. We're probably on there somewhere. There is a bit of a delay on the camera. I think it might be a minute delay or something. So you might see us on the. We'll have a wave up there anyway. I know if I stand near that box over, there's a box over here, an electric box, and if you stand near there. Oh wow.
You see us just there?
I think we've got us, There
we are. Right in the middle.
There we are, there, look.
I zoomed in.
That's us. Live, but not quite live.
Oh, there you can see you waving, so it's about a minute delay, a minute and a half.
So if you get a chance to have a look at the Blackpool live camera, the Viva Cam, have a look on there and you might be able to catch us waving. We're all lit up by the Blackpool Illumination, well, I almost said Blackpool Illumination, the Blackpool Amusements. I've only ever been in there just to walk through it. Has anyone been in the Blackpool Amusements? That's our newest amusement.
Those pound burgers, don't they? They're not too bad, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they do. That's where they do the pound burger. They do them in there. Or is it that place over the road? Did they move?
Well, they've still got the cafe there, but they've also branched down to that one now.
So the new, I think it's a 99p burger, was started in the Blackpool Amusements upstairs.
Yes.
And then they moved to the place down there, which used to be the KFC, and then it was the Greedy Pig. So you can get a 99p burger from there, I think. Yeah.
Especially with a family, you do like the air shows and things like that.
Yeah.
Feed the families for a tenner.
Yeah.
Drinking a burger, keep them going.
Well, it's alright, isn't it? I think I'll have a look in that Blackpool Amusements properly sometime. Oh, listen to this music, it's double loud, it's coming from the beach house. I might have to... It's echoing all over the place. Listen to that music, I hope it's not going to come up as a copyright strike. That's the thing, you see, isn't it? Yeah. Let's point this way and see if we can get away from that music. It's echoing all over the place. I'm just going to head across the road. Who remembers when this was Lewis's? I love Lewis's. Used to go in every weekend. Lewis's. I think it was 3 levels, and then there was a basement level. So I used to always go to the electric department because I was always looking at the, the hi-fis and whatever. I love the hi. I haven't, I'm afraid. Sorry. So that's the beach house over there, which is where all the music's coming from. We've got the wedding chapel over there. The tourist information is not in the wedding chapel anymore. They've moved the tour. I wonder what's going to go in there now.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
So the tourist information used to be in there, but they've moved out. So it's probably going to become I don't know actually. What's it going to become? Claire Ash. Could they do a live down south at the disco ball, South Shore? Yeah, the signal's not quite as good down there. I could try it again sometime. Gail Brierley from Cleveland's is a big fan of yours. Will never be as good as Higgins. Sightseeing Si, hi. Have you been to Great Yarmouth? No, I haven't.
It's been doing the boat shows up as well, aren't they? The hotel.
Yeah. Papa's fish and chips. Have you been in Papa's? Papa's were alright, but they're a bit hit and miss, I think, from what I've heard.
They had a bit of a fight, didn't they, a couple of years ago? Remember that one?
Yeah, I remember the kitchen fire, wasn't there? And does anyone remember a snooker club? It was called Centre Q. I used to go there all the time. It was a 24-hour snooker club, and it was down there. It was called Centre Q. Full-size snooker tables, open 24 hours. They had a bar in there as well. Yeah, used to go down the stairs and knock on the door or press the buzzer, and the guy would open the hatch and he'd look through and he'd see if you were all right to come in. If you looked a bit dodgy, you weren't getting in. Mind you, there was some dodgy stuff that went on down there. It was a little bit dodgy. Anyway, it's now called a putt above. So it's some sort of golf putting thing. Coyote Ugly here. Coyote Ugly, so there.
A couple of years that's been there, hasn't it?
Yeah. No more Peter Rabbit. That Peter Rabbit place closed down the road, didn't it?
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to disappear anyway.
Yeah, nice to see you, Paul.
Great seeing you. Catch you later.
See you later. That's Paul. Paul from the Blackpool lads. Check him out on YouTube as we now reach Robert's Oyster Reef. Now that building there features on so many photographs. Ryan Ford went to Papa's in 2023 and liked it. Oh well. He said it can be a bit hit and miss. The North Pier is in darkness at the moment, but we do have the bright lights of shenanigans. Shout out to Dave and Anita watching in Portugal. I think Paul's going to Coyote Ugly. Cafe was upstairs. Shout out to my godmother, Jessica. Hi from Nigel and Susan, Birmingham. Thank you so much to Mr. Combo for a £2 super chat. When you see Higgett, ask him where Rupert is. Well, I've got no idea what he means by that. Mason's dad is watching. Loved looking at the hi-fis and the VCRs and TVs in Lewis's. Should have a walk on the Wildside Museum, yeah. So, there's the old music hall there. Yates's. It used to be, well, it was originally built as a musical. It was called Feldman's Arcade. Feldman's. You can even see it on the plaque up there. We can't see it now, it's too dark. Yeah, that's the former music. Thank you so much to Jammy, is it? Jammy Jam. Hope I haven't missed anyone else's super chat. Jammy Jam. I've got one off someone else. Thanks so much to everyone who sent a super chat. Mr. Combo. Great content, lots of them. Well, the North Pier's all lit up. Let's go and have a little look at that. Let's try and catch up on some comments. Just bear with me while I... Hello from Letterkenny, County Donegal. I know it well. Letterkenny. Letterkenny. How far is Letterkenny from Creasler? Creasler. Used to stay in Creasler, just outside Creasler. Muckish Mountain. You know, I want to go back to Ireland and I want to go up Muckish Mountain because I never got a chance to go up Muckish Mountain. As we look at the North Pier, Blackpool. Hi Stephen, it's Connor, Colin and Kim from Buckingham. Can you please give us a shout out? Shout out to Connor, Colin and Kim from Buckingham. Mason's dabbing out with the CB tonight. Can you hear the sea? Hi to Hazel. Hazel's in the house. Tom Briggs, hi. Wayne Peachy. Daz lived in Dublin 1974 to 1980. 20 to 30 minutes from Letterkenny. So I've got to go up Muckish Mountain because I never got up. Tried to go up it but failed miserably. Any plans for Blackpool's famous murders? Well, it's a good subject to get onto it. Me and Mam Rita watching in Middlesbrough. We love Blackpool. Stay at Albert Road. Becky Naylor. Have I visited Benidorm? No, I haven't. Thanks, Jermaine Waring, is it? Watching from Longridge in Preston, anywhere near Longridge Fell. Get a nice view of Blackpool from the top of Longridge Fell. And that's from Paul Phoenix. Sorry if the picture's a bit shaky. The shows on the Blackpool Piers. Well, we can have a look at some shows here, look. These are the shows for this year. We've got a Barry Manilow tribute act. We've got Korean K-pop fever. I don't know who he is. These are all at the Joe Longthorne Theatre at the end of the North Pier. Chubby Brown. Katie Hopkins. Charlie Santa, me and Emily Santa watching from Cornwall. The Drifters. They must be a tribute act, mustn't they? Pink tribute. Hi to Catherine Campbell, Clydebank, Scotland. David Parry in Anglesey. We're live in Blackpool if you've just joined us. 780 watching. Live on a Friday night. The Drifters, yeah. They definitely can't be the original Drifters, can they? You know, when these bands carry on, they normally just have one bloke left from the original lineup. There might be some cases where there's nobody from the original lineup, but it's just maybe the whoever's been there the longest. This is Talbot Square. We are now at Talbot Square. Talbot Square, Blackpool. Watch out for trams. Tower's changing colour nicely, isn't it? Tin Whistle TV's here with us. Thanks to all the mods for the looking after the chat. Moonage Daydream, that's good. Have a little nosy in Talbot Square, shall we? Who remembers the public toilets they had here, the underground toilets? Well, they were pretty much round here, I think. Male and female, obviously. Toilets. They're doing a lot of work around here, but look at it. Look, what's going on? What's with all these barriers? What's happening? So this is Talbot Square. I can hear music coming from the nightclubs. Oh! I can hear music coming from over there. Always nice to see Blackpool Tower when looking across from Southport. Yeah, it's a good view of Blackpool Tower from Southport, isn't it? And we can see Southport as well. Yorkshire Fishery is believed to be the best in Blackpool. Shout out to Bentley's as well. South Shore. Dublin in Gaelic means Blackpool, yeah, that's true. So Dublin, the capital of the Republic of Ireland, actually stands for Blackpool. So Dublin is called Blackpool. So the underground toilets are Central Pier as well, yeah, that's true, they were. That's the old counting house there. Very popular pub, it's still going. We used to go in the counting house in the 90s, yeah. Remember going in there back in the 90s, it was one of our pubs that we went on a pub crawl. Oh, that music's pretty loud over there, I'm going to have to move. So there's the town hall. Oop. That's loud. So I don't know what's going on with all this. I'm trying to get away from that music. That's the Starbucks over there. This is the Four Shores Hotel. It used to be called the Clifton. It's a very, very old hotel. That was that's from like the late 1800s. That 1875, something like that. You know, a lot of people have stayed. A lot of famous people have stayed here. You know, down the years at that hotel. A lot of people that were doing the shows at the Winter Gardens and the Grand and all that. Well, I stayed at this hotel right here. Yeah, some very famous names. I need to get away from that music. That music's annoying. Yeah, so you've got to watch yourself around here because the tram's coming here now, of course. Shout out to Perry, and that's from Alison Gottfried. Yeah, Blackpool has got 3 piers. Some places haven't got any piers, have they? We've still got all our piers. We haven't lost any piers. We've never lost one. Not yet, anyway. There's still time yet. Nothing lasts forever, does it? There's the North Pier, of course. Let's set you down and we'll have a little look. Ah. Good night, Alan Westhead.
Hello.
Hiya. Oh, how are you doing? You all right? Oh, nice one. Thanks. Can I turn you on? Do you want to be on?
Yeah.
Well, we've got 700. We've just been joined here. We're in darkness, though, aren't we? Where are you from?
St Helens.
Oh, from St Helens class.
St Helens.
How's the class? I went past St Helens on the train the other week, and they still got that big factory. That's where they make all the glass, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
St Helens, yeah. Yeah, went past that big factory where they make all the. They make it all around the world, don't they? You know, for the skyscrapers and that.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw you about a year ago with Matt Master. You
Oh,
was in
right.
a chipper. I was at window
It was probably stuffing me in the chippy or something.
Yeah.
I need to get him back. I need to put him on that new ride at the Pleasure Beach or something like that. I need to get him back. Somebody say you need to get him back because he's always doing something, putting him on a ride or something and making him sick. Like, so
Definitely.
I'll get him back.
Get him back. Oh, nice to meet
Anyway,
you.
nice to see you.
Thank
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later. Right. Yeah, we are in a bit of darkness here, by the way. It is a little bit dark. North Pier is all shut up at the moment. It's alleged. Thank you so much to Mick. Is it McGregson? 83. Thanks. Alison Godfrey be there in 3 weeks. Jill B61 will be in Blackpool in October. Yeah, we don't know about the North Pier. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. Do you remember the beer cellar? Yes, I do. I don't think I ever went in though. Hello from Pershore, Kevin Newbury. Brian Johnson, shout out to Elizabeth Bramble in Leamington Spa. Hi Elizabeth Bramble in Leamington Spa from Blackpool. I almost said Leamington Spa, but it's Leamington Spa, isn't it? Great to see the daffs and other fly. Yeah, the daffodils are coming. It gives you a bit of hope, doesn't it? It does give you a bit of hope when you see the bulbs come up. It is quite mild tonight, yeah. I'm just going to step back a bit because this tram, I don't know where. I think it's probably going to go up Talbot Road. We're live in Blackpool if you've just joined us. Friday night. I thought it was going to rain tonight. Now that's going to Fleetwood Ferry. Thank you so much to Diesel's Gram. Please shout out to Bob Proctor in Cleveland. Bob Proctor in Cleveland. Yeah, there's quite a lot of work going on in Talbot Square. They've got it all the pavement. Oh, I can hear sirens again. It's kicking off. Where are those sirens coming from? I think it's just an ambulance. Do you remember Brian London? Did you mean Brian London? Yeah, the boxer. Yeah, he used to live near Stanley Park. Brian London. My mum said, can you give her a shout out? I don't know your mum's name. Lewis Tillett. I don't know your mum's name. What is your favourite part of Blackpool? Ash, Claire Ash. Adventures by Mobility. I actually like Squires Gate down there at Squires Gate, I do. Squires Gate, Stargate, whatever you want to call it. I do like it down there. You know, down by the Mirror Ball, down anywhere south, the Mirror Ball and south. I don't know what's going on here, but they've got this barrier around here, and there's like some sort of electric thing here. Then. Don't know what's happened to it, but it's been barriered off for ages. Just outside the North Pier. Hi from Ahagallen, County Antrim. I don't know if I said that right. It's a really mild night. Yeah, well, I was going to do a live stream the other week, but it was a bit too cold. The wind was absolutely freezing, so I bottled it. That was when we had the easterly winds, and I rather bottled it, yes. Now I'm going to have to be careful now because there's a tram coming. Keep off the tram lines. Well, there was a forecast for it to rain tonight. Zest of India, yeah, I've heard it's a good restaurant, that. I'm just waiting for the tram to go past. Well, seem to have a few more people watching now. It's gone back up to 800 almost watching. If you've just joined us, hit the like button and also hit subscribe. Joey Blower's still going, yeah, he is. He's on Facebook quite a bit, Joey Blower, moaning about the council. I can hear a plane going over and it sounds like one of those big military planes. If anyone can have a look at Flight Radar on Flight Radar 24 and tell me. Can anybody look at Flight Radar 24? Because I'm sure an A400 just went over, or a C-130 or something. So something big just flew over Blackpool. And it sounded like a military plane. So if anyone could have a look on Flight Radar 24 and tell me what it was, because I can't look at it at the moment. Yeah, it's going to go strange on the beach if they put rocks there, isn't it? Seasider 85 says it was an A400. Wow. How much are the pints in Eden? I don't know. Now she's throwing off the victors. The temperature tonight is probably about 8 centigrade. That would be about, what, 46 Fahrenheit? Not much of a wind chill. It's not too bad at all, really. I'm pretty warm, actually, at the moment. I've just put someone in a timeout probably till the end of the live stream. Derek Morgan, or Deck Morgan, A400 RAF. Yeah, I thought it sounded like an A400. You know, when I was in the Lake District the other week, an A400, you know, the Atlas A400 flew over, and it was just above. It was what? It was about. It wasn't even 100 foot above the ground. It was amazing. You do get some low-level flying in the Lake District, yeah. And also the Mat Loop. I actually did a video in the Mat Loop. You know, down in Wales. I did a video down there a couple of years ago now. I think it was almost 2 years ago. Yeah, when I did the video down there. If you want to see that video, have a look. It's two years ago. Yeah, the Mat Loop in Wales. Yeah. Get to see the low-flying aircraft. But anyway, we are in Blackpool. Can't be going to Prestwick, it's going south. Spencer Harland, huh? Micah 5. Do you do YouTube for the money or for the fun of it? Well, a bit of both, really. It's heading towards Bryce Norton, says Roy Taverer. You know, I've not been to Carlisle since about 1990. Carlisle. I like Carlisle. Has anyone been to Wendy's? Didn't mention Wendy's, did I? We're about to go past the beach house. This is where that music was coming from before. I was trying to get away from the music. Well done for your involvement in raising funds for Brian House with the Crap Boys, yeah. We haven't done the shopping yet though. I'll tell you what, I'm getting spammed in this chat by someone putting some stupid... Someone keeps repeating the same message. That Atlas has just flown over me in Liverpool. Wendy's has a funny smell when I walk past. No, I like Wendy's. I do. Well, we seem to have had more people come in. We were down to about 750, but we've now got 800 watching. We're live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, hit the like button. And also hit subscribe as well if you're not subscribed to the channel. Come to Maryport instead. Roman history. I have been to Maryport. That's in Cumbria, isn't it? Yeah. I think I've got a picture of the pier, Maryport Pier. Yeah. I also went to Whitehaven. Oh my God, I can hear music coming from there. Oh, that music is so loud. Get me away from that music. The problem is that if the music gets picked up, you get a copyright strike. So we try not to. I'll tell you what, I am blocking people left, right, and centre here. Can the mods check out this one that keeps doing the same message all the time? Someone putting a really long message. Darren Brown is at the Grand tonight, someone says. Shall I watch my footy? We don't want another comedy carpet incident. Remember when I fell over on the comedy carpet? What's the colour of the tower in? The tower is changing colour all the time. So it's currently blue and purple. Yeah, someone keeps saying, well, I blocked them. I've had to time them out because it's doing the edit. Keith Emerton, Brisbane, Australia. Wow. Someone's getting very excited over there. Who could forget when Steve took a header on the carpet? Yeah, it was just up here. I tripped over one of these benches. That's the thing, you see, when you're watching the screen, you're not looking where you're walking. Are you getting any cups made for Higgett's store? No. I'm going to do my own. James McFeely, massive shout out to you and thank you for all your videos up the pool from Edinburgh, Scotland. As long as you don't do an Alan Bradley, well, that's more important, isn't it? Thanks, Hazel. Anthony in France, staying in, huh? The beach house is so expensive, but the view is beautiful. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's pretty well lit up here on the comedy carpet, you know. It is. There's a lot of light coming from the Blackpool Tower down here onto the comedy carpet. What do you think? I'm just gonna Oh, I don't get that one. Did they remove the Rolf? No, they haven't, no. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you where Rolf Harris is on the comedy carpet. Controversial. Rolf Harris. He's still here. It's marble, not granite. So it's just at this side here, near the corner. No, it goes through. It actually goes through the carpet. The letters go right through, I think, so they don't wear out. See if I can get you zoom in on the tower. Bear with me. Is Jimmy? No, I don't think Jimmy Savile is on there. But the guy that designed the carpet, the artist that designed it, does not want to have anything changed. Hi to Andy Polly. Charles Stanmore. It's not painted on, no. Do you have a dog? No, I don't. Pouring with rain in Stoke-on-Trent. Says Mr. Maxonian. No, I don't think Rolf Harris's name will be coming off. Mr. Sargi McNeil. Sargi McNeil, is it? From Walsall. So the comedy carpet in Blackpool was already modified not long after they made it. They had to cut off this section just here. Just over here. And they've ruined it by putting all these concrete blocks all around. But this section of the comedy carpet here used to go up to the tram tracks. You see this here? This used to go right up to the tram tracks. It used to go there. The comedy carpet went up to there. It was the credits. So that used to go there. And then the council had to cut it off because people were too close to the trams. Oh, I'm losing my voice, folks. I managed to nick Savile's cupboard door from his house in Glencoe. Oh yeah, there's an abandoned house up there in Glencoe. I like Glencoe as well. I've been up there quite a few times. Comedy carpet needs cleaning, yeah. It does. It does need cleaning. You're right there. Battery check. I can still hear that music all the way back here. It does need a good clean. You think they'd clean it, wouldn't you, before it gets busy? Because it gets a lot of abuse, the comedy carpet. You know, a lot of events take place on it. Christmas by the Sea and all that, and music concerts and... Yeah, that's right. A lot of those comedians on there are forgotten now, aren't they? It does need a clean, yeah. I wasn't really interested in having anything fixed by Jim. Funny enough, I watched it. I like the theme tune. But I was never interested in going on it or anything like that. I just wasn't interested. Jim will fix it. Tide's a bit calmer now. Fish and chips, pint of Stella, says Craig Jackson. I couldn't drink when I'm eating chips. I couldn't have a drink of beer, no way. I'd just have to have my chips and then have a drink afterwards, but there's no way. I'd probably have like water or something, but there's no way that I could drink beer and eat chips, I'm telling you. No chance. Not doing that. Tin Whistle's TV keeps getting flagged. It's reasonably busy, I suppose, tonight. It's not like... Hi to William. Is it William? When is the market back? We believe that Bonny Street Market might be opening within about 2 weeks. Well, they're working their asses off on it. That might be true, Charles. No, Coral Island is still open, it's there, isn't it? Coral Island will be open till about 10 o'clock, I think. Try alcohol-free Guinness. I'm not really into alcohol-free. I'm not really into alcohol-free lager. I'd rather just have a soft drink, so that I'd rather have a cup of tea. I don't see the point in drinking alcohol-free. No, I don't. I'm not a beer monster, by the way. Well, I am a little bit. I didn't used to be. I used to be virtually teetotal, but then I fell into the wrong crowd. And now, the only beer I tend to drink now is Bass. So, yeah, I used to drink lager. Used to drink a lot of Stella. Yeah, but I'm now a Bass monster. Someone said you get a good pint in there. Kevin Newbury, I don't drink. Yeah, you got the right idea. Moonage says, I'm pleased Jim didn't fix anything for me either. Roger Cotterell, that's right. Food first, then drink. That's what I do. That's what I do. Food first, then my wine. Yeah. I mean, a little bit of water while I'm eating, yeah. A little bit of water, but I'll have something to eat and then I'll have a cup of tea, normally. When I have my tea, I sit down and eat it, and then I have a cup of tea. Because the thing is, my problem is that, you know, if you're having something to eat and you've got a cup of tea, well, by the time you've eaten it, your cup of tea is going to go cold, isn't it? So I like to make my cup of tea after I've had something to eat. But it's not a bad idea to have some water, though, because water can help, you know. So I eat the way I eat. You can't take me anywhere, honestly. I'm so fussy. I don't know about a fire at Coral Island. Obviously this used to be the Central Station, railway station. And there was also the Palace Hotel. The Palace Hotel was there, the Palace building. The old Palace Hotel. Any plans to come and see us in Whitby again? Well, it's not a bad idea. I like Whitby. It's about 2 years now since I've been, isn't it? Yeah, 2 years since I went to Whitby. Yeah, it was awesome in Whitby. I went obviously it was it February? February, wasn't it? I think it was February. And it was nice and quiet. If I'd have gone there in this season, it probably would have been absolutely heated. But I tell you what, it was pretty busy when I went. It was busy. Thank you so much to Paul Jokes from W Ales. Or is that Wales? I think it's Wales. I just saw it as W and then Ales. So thank you so much too, as we look towards the Golden Mile. I went to BP a few years ago, it's gone downhill. Golden Mile's looking nice, isn't it? Hartlepool has some good history. I want to go to Hartlepool to see Steatley Pier. Paul Jokes from Wales. Because on here it says W and then it says Ales. I didn't know the Woolwich Building Society burned down, neither did I. Yeah, they've still got the skull. That's a Coral Island for you. Do you go further than Blackpool, like Preston? Yeah, well, I've done a couple of videos in Preston. Tram check. Thank you so much to Brian Clark, £5. Thank you so much. Brian Clark. Can you say hello to Linda? Hi to Linda in Coventry. Let's get Blackpool Tower on for Linda in Coventry. There you go. Hi to Linda in Coventry. Here's Blackpool Tower. Good night, Daniel. Do I live in Blackpool? Yes. Daniel's leaving us. Bye, Daniel. Greg Norman. It's not the golfer, is it? I'll tell you what, there's a few trams going past, didn't they? Got another one now. We're not short on trams in Blackpool. Thank you so much to Cat's Rule. $10. Thanks for the live stream. It's really brightened my day. Cat's Rule. Thanks everyone for the super chat. The Airbus A400 Atlas is on the approach to Brize Norton, huh? So we had a plane flyover just before, and it was an Airbus A400 transporter. Please do a recording of the parakeets that gather every morning in a certain tree opposite a cul-de-sac, East Mead, opposite Stanley Park. East Mead. I think I know where that is. It's near the south entrance, isn't it? Is it near where the junction is with South Park and East Park? Yeah, they say that the parakeets collect in a tree there. I know, we do have the ringneck parakeets, don't we? It's rain up down here in the Midlands. No, well, it was well, we had a chance of showers tonight, a chance of light rain, but it hasn't happened. It has not happened. I think they're going to be closing up the Golden Mile. They're starting to shut it up. We've got the Sea Life Centre here. These big screens are quite annoying, they're really bright. Hi to Gwen in Bonnybridge, Falkirk. And that's from Your husband, William Watson. I've been to Falkirk. I went to see the Kelpies. I didn't get to see the Falkirk Wheel though. I want to see the Falkirk Wheel. Falkirk Wheel looks amazing. We've got the Blackpool Air Show coming this year. That's already booked up. The Blackpool Air Show. Well, there's another place I've not been in for ages, the Sea Life Centre. Shout out to Charlotte Eastman. And that's from Daniel. Carol Birtwhistle, hi to your children. I don't know the names. I've been to Blackpool 20 years, it's still a bit in the summer. I think it's had its kind of golden age, really. That's quite the same. I grew up in Blackpool. I remember Blackpool from the 70s, and it was, you get people coming here, you get millions. You still do, but they just don't tend to stay over like they do. They used to do. They used to get coaches coming up. Used to get convoys of coaches. The Illuminations traffic used to go all the way back to the main road. Jammy Jam 007, Jammy Jam. Thank you so much. Pint of Bass signing off. Janet and Kenny from Ramsbottom. So, thanks so much to you for that. Let's have a look at the tower for Jammy. Janet and Kenny. Thanks so much. Rockline Studios coming in June. Don't forget to go to the Saddle if you want a pint of Bass. Shout out to Mark. Mark, one on one, is it? One none? We often visit to see the starlings. Never get sick of seeing them. Lisa and Paul in Newtonley Willows. Is Newtonley Willows posh? Sounds posh, doesn't it? Hi from Reeton in Bala, North Wales. Interesting. I always go through Bala on the way to the Mac Loop where they do the low fly planes. We go to Cad, a place called Cad, and we always go through Bala. It's a nice little town, and it's got a lake, hasn't it? Bala Lake. Funland in darkness. I remember when Funland was the premier arcade in Blackpool. It was the main arcade that we always used to go to all the time. Funland. Now it's like the Pleasure Beach. It closes dead early. I've not actually been in Funland. Well, actually, tell a lie. I went in there to the toilet last year. That's the only reason why I went in. I wanted to go to the toilet. Do you visit Manchester? I was in Manchester just a couple of weeks ago. I went to see the Chinese New Year celebration. So yeah, I do visit Manchester. Oh, police van. Well, it's not been kicking off in Blackpool tonight. We've had ambulances. We've not had any police activity. Mike and Tracy, North Wales, were in Blackpool a few months back. Bala Lake, or Lyn Tegid for its Welsh name. Bala is a lovely old town. Yes, it is. Doctor Who TARDIS exhibition. Yeah, it's just over here around the corner. Tic-tac-toe days. Now that's a Peter Rabbit over there. That's closed. Peter Rabbit is closed. Ever been to Llanberis? I think so. Is that where they have the train? Is that where you get the train for Snowdon, or am I thinking of someone else? Hi to Barb and Peter in Houston, Texas. I went to Houston a couple of years ago. I went to the Space Center. The Space Center. Daniel's dying for a shout out from you, says Elizabeth Moffat. Shout out to Daniel. Imagine going to Madame Tussauds in the dark, how scary. Yeah, that would be quite scary, wouldn't it? I don't think I'd want to go through there at night. You'd be thinking that those things are going to come alive, wouldn't you? I'm not technical, but what is a mod? Well, a mod is a moderator, someone that looks after the chat. Someone that helps me look after the chat. The mods are lit up in blue and the chat. Well, I'll tell you what, we've now been going for over 2 hours. I can't believe it. 2 hours. We have been going for 2 hours on this live stream. I can't believe I'm still here. And I'm not even cold. My hand's quite cold. Oh, tram's coming. Tram check. Is it stopping? Ooh. Thought it was going to stop then. Oh, there's trouble. I just got a ding dong off the tram. And we're now back up to the central pier. I just want to ask you a question. Is that image flipped? Is the tower the wrong way around? I just want to know. Is it the wrong way around? I think it is. When I look at my front camera, I think everything's the wrong way around. Let me know if it's the wrong way around. I'll show you the right way around now. Hopefully that'll be the right way around now. That's the way it should look. Now the time now must be after 9:30. Because, was it the right way around? Ah, I think it was the wrong way around before. So there you go, we've just been going more than 2 hours now, and I think I'm going to leave it there now. It's been an excellent live. I can't believe I'm still here after all this time. Started at 7:30, it's now after 9:30. What an epic live stream here in Blackpool. First live stream I've done since New Year's Eve, and I'll try and do as many as I can. I try and aim to do one every month. So I just want to thank everyone who's joined the live stream tonight, especially the mods. Thanks for the mods for coming in, for looking after the chat, and I also want to thank those that have done a super chat as well. Thanks for all the super chats. It's been really good. Makes it worthwhile coming out. It's been quite nice weather as well. We've had a little look around Blackpool tonight. We were also joined by Paul from the Blackpool Lads, so if you want to follow his channel, get him followed. I think we'll end it there now. So thanks to everyone for joining in. I'm going to turn you around. We'll have a look at the central pier. Oh! Thanks to everyone for joining in. What's all the wires for behind, Stephen? Not the tram lines, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what those are for, actually. I don't know. I think there was something to do with the illuminations. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was something to do with the illuminations. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you. From the central pier, Blackpool, the bright lights of Blackpool's central pier. Oh, got another tram. My goodness, the amount of trams is unbelievable. We are not short on trams here in Blackpool. So there you go, I'll leave it there now. I'll leave you on the tower. Let's leave you on the Blackpool Tower. Thanks ever so much for joining us. Like I say, once again, thanks to all the mods. Thanks to all those who did a super chat. I will see you again on the next live stream. I'll probably do a video before then. I'll see you on the next video, and hopefully I'll do another live stream sometime next month.